These are 3 ways to transform your appearance in school. So look, a lot of y'all be having bad hygiene in school, and or y'all don't dress presentable. So obviously that's going to be the first thing that I want to talk about, because that's the main thing that's probably driving away a lot of females from you. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to look better in school, you know what I'm saying, stop dressing so lazy. A lot of y'all just wear bummy fits every day, whatever it is. Just throw something on and then expect females to come fall in your lap or something. No, that's not gonna happen. So what you need to do is, one, make sure you're not smelling bad. A lot of y'all be smelling bad. Even your hair smells bad. It might smell like sweat or whatever the situation is. You know what I mean? And then a lot of y'all be wearing beat down clothes with lint all over it. Just black hoodie, black sweatpants, shoes. You know what I'm saying? You're not standing out to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just the only way you standing out looking like that is if you're just a tall, attractive person. If that's the case, you're still not really standing out. You know what I'm saying? But the whole point is to look presentable, so that, you know what I'm saying, when people look at you, they're not like, oh, he look like he don't got a home. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all be dressing like y'all don't got a home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even exaggerating here. But make sure you smelling good. You not smelling bad. If people say you smell bad, bro, and you don't smell it, you're just used to how you smell, bro. You smell bad. So some of y'all need a shower. Shower every day, bro. Stop skipping showers. Brush your teeth. The bad breath is horrible. And your teeth gonna be all mustard looking and all that. And then make sure you putting on cologne. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. Or actually, that might be excessive for school. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you smell at least presentable. You know what? Have deodorant on. Deodorant, or at least antiperspirant, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be having your clothes smell like mildew. Make sure you're washing your clothes. Make sure all of that. You know what I'm saying? Also, washing your sheets is very important. How you smell, that gets onto your skin. You sitting in a dirty bed. You just came home after school. You gonna sit right into your bed or whatever the situation is. Yes, you finna smell nasty, bro, because that's getting on your skin every single day. The second thing, you know what I mean, is walking with females, man. Look, if y'all want more female attention in school, bro, I'm telling y'all, it's a cheat code. Walk with females in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's your friends, especially if you can get a big group, you know what I'm saying? Because females, how they work, they usually like to follow the group. They like to follow the big amounts of people, you know what I'm saying? So if they see a lot of girls, especially they friends with you, you know what I'm saying? And that you could even just be friends. You could just be friends or whatever the situation. You know what I'm saying? They see a lot of girls with you, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm kind of curious about that guy. And the next thing you know, she coming up to you, she asking you questions or whatever the situation. You know what I mean? So that's important. You know what I'm saying? Your reputation in general is also very important. But yeah, if you walking with a lot of females, that attracts other females. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, oh, what's so popular? Why he's so popular? You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, they gonna start, coming up to you more. You know what I'm saying? Or especially if they all laughing. You know what I'm saying? It don't look awkward or no weird nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just think about the guys who be getting the most girls in school. You know what I'm saying? You usually see them walking with some females, or they're walking with maybe some other, well-known people or whatever it is. That's all reputation. You know what I'm saying? It's all a look. Especially the females. You know what I mean? I'm not saying go ahead and just like you can't walk by yourself. That's not what I'm saying at all. But this is definitely a tip that you could utilize if you're trying to boost that appearance while you're in school. You know what I'm saying? Walk with them in the hallways. But that's the thing. Y'all need to get more social with the females in y'all class. You know what I'm saying? Especially the better looking ones. You know what I'm saying? If you walking with a bunch of like twos and all of that, or you walking with the weird girls, or you walking with people like that, you know what I'm saying? That might not work as well for you. You know what I'm saying? Because females are gonna go where off of their first impression. Their first impression, you see or one dude walking with a bunch of good looking females, or a good looking female, or whatever the situation is. Other females get interested. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a tip there. And then the third and final thing we got is y'all gotta stop being extra in the hallways. And this is mainly y'all freshmen, bro. Y'all freshmen be doing this all the time. Y'all are so energetic and extra in the hallways, you know, and it kind of ties into that reputation stuff I was talking about. So y'all be so extra in the hallway. Like, for example, right? Y'all be running from each other in the hallway, or you late to a class, you run into the class, you know what I'm saying? Bro, a tardy's not that serious, dog. A tardy's not that serious. Y'all be playing too much. And then if you a freshman though, and a sophomore, like, other freshmen and sophomore girls probably just as corny as you know what I'm saying, running in the hallways, doing all that, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of off the hook. But if you're later in the year, second semester sophomore, and junior, especially no senior running in the hallway, you don't see them running in no hallways, bro, or you shouldn't, unless they just a cornball. But it's not a good look, you know what I mean? Like, y'all running from each other in the hallways, taking each other's stuff, or being overly excessive and loud, and just be doing too much, you know what I mean? And nobody's trying to hear all that at 7 a.m., bro. And females gonna see that you running from other dudes, they gonna look at you all type of crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a girl, that's girly, you know what I'm saying? You playing around, like, it's just a girly thing. So definitely stop being extra in the hallways, especially y'all freshmen. You know, y'all, even as a freshman, I used to do that, you know what I'm saying? If you're late to class, man, I'm not saying take the tardy, but you could at least hit a little jog. If you really got it, if you can't have no tardies or none of that, like, at least do a jog or a speed walk or something, bro. But you running you sprinting to class, bro. Yeah, it's bad look, man. It's bad looks. I don't know what to tell you if that's you, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I really forgot anything. But yeah, those are the main things I would say. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all. So number one, right? You gotta stand out, look presentable, smell nice, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't wear bummy clothes. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody who you can relate to, or who kind of looks like you, whether it's a celebrity or not. Find a style, or just find a style you like in a celebrity, and then start, you know, implementing some of those into your style yourself. You know what I mean? You could take, even, like, let's say you like Lil Baby style, and then you like Raw Wave style. You know what I'm saying? You could mix, or they completely different, but, like, you know what I'm saying? You could kind of mix it. Walking with females in the hallway, you know what I'm saying? That gets a lot of attention, or a lot more attention from females, because they usually tend to be followers. And then 3, you gotta stop being extra in the hallways. But that's gonna wrap up this video. You know what I'm saying? I had to make it short. Got somewhere to be. But yeah, we out.